Hello there everybody, this is Silent Mist and welcome back to the vlog. Oh, wow, I am tired right now. But not because I pulled an all-nighter, but I might as well have. Yesterday, after I got back from Max's around 12:30 or so, got back here, messed around for like 20 minutes, went to bed, and then I woke up around 3:30. And I couldn't fall back to sleep. Actually, it was stupidly hot in the room last night, so, yeah, I woke up, I was, like, really uncomfortably warm, came out here, just laid on the sofa for a minute to cool down, and then I realized that I was wide awake, and tried to go back to sleep. Well, actually, I was out here for a couple of hours, and then I tried to go back to sleep, couldn't fall asleep, and I've been up ever since. So, I've been up for about 9 hours, and it's only 12 o'clock right now. But that's okay, because I've been somewhat productive today. Right now, I have a bit... Things in here are a little crazy. I have 3 computers currently in use. I have the old laptop, the desktop, and the secondary laptop, all sort of in tangent, all being used right now. So, I'm going to be streaming later on tonight on YouTube instead of on Twitch. And, I mean, by the time you get this, you're not going to be able to watch that stream, although that stream should be archived. But, so I want to do that tonight, and I figured, okay, I want to try out YouTube because I haven't used YouTube in a long time to stream. I used it like right when the streaming service first was available, and then stopped using it because it was horrifically laggy. So I went and scheduled an event and gave it a try, and I was like, wait a second. There is no upper limit to the quality of this stream. Do I have multiple streams? Can I stream at multiple qualities? Yes! I was able to stream at 720p at 13 megabits. I think that's the upper limit. Well, there isn't, I shouldn't say there's no upper limit, there is a much higher upper limit. Twitch is 3,500 kilobits per second, and I set mine up to 13,000 and had it go. And wow, the stream looks really good. Let's see. Over here I have the stream just on a second computer, and apparently it was public. I tried to set up a private stream to test this out, but nope, it was public. And can I, like, fast forward? Okay, so, oh no, it's offline, can I not? Darn, I can't watch it. Actually, I think it might be on my video manager. Let me go to that, but don't want to show you guys that. Let's see, so, oh, it's so slow. Hello there, alarm clock. So loud, it's been going off all day. Let's see, so, right here, click this. Oh, processing archive. Darn, I can't show it to you right now. But, the quality is really good. Wow, it's fantastic. And then I click the little, gear, and it let me bump the quality down. So that means that YouTube will do the transcoding for me, will do the transcoding to lower qualities for me, which is super nice. So I think I'm going to start streaming to YouTube instead of Twitch, because I can make the stream look significantly better than I can with Twitch. And actually, okay, so the reason why I have this laptop out is because this has one of the newer Intel processors. It has the Core i7-3540M, which has Intel HD graphics, Intel HD 4000, which under all use cases is a pretty bad graphics card. It really doesn't do too much, except it's really good at encoding stuff. And, well, I shouldn't say that. It's really good at encoding stuff if you give it enough data to encode with. So, the problem with encoding video with a graphics card is the quality is going to be lower than that of which, if you were to encode a video with the CPU, it would be... Wow, that was really hard to say. That was really awkward to say. I'm really tired, so you'll have to excuse my English, like, falling apart. But, when you encode something on the CPU instead of the GPU, it's going to look better because the CPU is more accurate than the GPU. But GPU encoding is a lot easier to do. So, if you can bump up the bitrate, you can usually get rid of all the problems you have with CPU encoding, or with GPU encoding. So, since I'm able to set the bitrate to 13,000 as opposed to 3,500, it looks significantly better. Like, it looks amazing, and this silly dual-core processor can encode it. And oh no, my battery's about to die, dang it. But in order to get all of this to work, I have to run everything through this capture card and then into this computer. And that means that I can't run this monitor at 1440p, which, I mean, that's fine for playing Overwatch because I play Overwatch in 1080p. But, yeah, this has to be in 1080p. If I take this and drag it over here, you see this window is much bigger on the left monitor than it is on the right monitor. Also, AGDQ is currently on, and I'm missing Sonic Rush on the DS. Wow, I'm going. Oh, that's Sonic Colors, not Sonic Rush. I'm gonna be watching this as soon as as soon as I finish this little segment. But yeah, since I was able to do all of this, I'm able to get really nice looking. Oh, hi there, graphs. Really nice looking encodes. Oh crap! I just deleted the recordings that I just made, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming later on tonight at 8 o'clock, and I'll get to see how that all works. I just have to figure out how the heck I'm gonna arrange all of this, because right now my desk is horrifically messy. First of all, this computer's here. I need to plug in a microphone into here, but then I need to set up OBS to have an audio delay on the microphone, because it causes issues if you don't have that, because this capture card induces lag. But yeah, no, I am very pleased with how things look. But yeah, I'm gonna try to set all of this up so I can stream later on. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I set everything up. Well, I've almost set everything up. I have to do a lot of weird stuff in order to make all of this work. So basically right now, this microphone goes into that computer, as does the capture card, which is sitting back there, which takes the video out from this and brings it over here. So that's the easy part. Now, I'm planning on streaming with a few other people, so I need to have them hear my voice, me hear their voice, and the stream hear their voice. So what I need to do is have Discord on here with me using my secondary account, so I'm logged on with the Silent Mist account now. And that's what they're going to be hearing. They're going to be hearing that. Then I'm going to need to have audio come out of this monitor into my headphones, which will be their audio out, but since it's coming out of this monitor and not this monitor, oh yeah, both of these monitors are going through like something that has sound and they're independent. Since it's going through this monitor, it will not be transmitted to this computer, but I'll be able to hear it. So that'll be what I'll be listening in on, and oh crap! No, that won't work, because then I won't have sound. Uh-oh. Yeah, I won't be able to hear the game and hear them. So I guess that means that I'm going to have to do the other thing that I really, I did not want to do this. This was going to be the really hard part, was I'm going to have to synchronize the audio correctly. So I can have them and me on coming out of here. Actually, no, their voices will be coming out of here, and then, as a result, I need to synchronize their voices with mine so they happen at the right time, because right now, the delay that this capture card induces is about, I don't know what the exact time is, but I think it's about 400 milliseconds, so like 4/10 of a second, and if my audio is desynced from their audio, it'll sound really weird, because they will say stuff when, like, my response comes 400 milliseconds later, and it'll just sound really weird. So that's going to be really hard to do. Hopefully I can get that set up, because yeah, I just realized I'm not going to have any sound, unless maybe I could turn down the speakers on here so I could just barely hear it, but I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to set this all up. Luckily I have 7 more hours to decide. But as GDQ is going, they just finished Sonic Colors, and it was pretty enjoyable. I think we're in Sonic Block right now, so I think there are a couple more Sonic games. Oh, Sonic Riders is next! I love that game! That game is so bad, but I love that game, and I am excited for it. But yeah, I'm happy that I'm getting all of this set up. This laptop's getting some use. It's so nice, because this laptop never gets used. And yeah, I'll be able to preview the stream on that. I'll probably have this laptop over here. I can push this back a little bit. Oh yeah, I stole one of the coffee tables from outside just for now, because I needed a place for this and there was no other place for it. The only other thing that I'm slightly worried about, oh hi there voice, is I'm running the microphone on a USB extension cable, and I've had a lot of issues running devices off of the extension cables, so hopefully my audio won't be like really messed up because of this. I tried to use the highest quality of both of these cables that I had to ensure that that wouldn't happen, but did a little bit of testing that seemed to work out. And yeah, now I just have to get all of this to work. Oh, wow. If this works out well, I'm probably going to stream a lot more because this really makes it a lot easier to stream, and it makes it so I can do high quality streams finally. Like, one of the biggest downsides to streaming on Twitch is not only are the videos really bad looking, but since I can't do GPU encoding on since I can't do the GPU encoding on Twitch because the bitrate is too low and it makes the videos look awful, I have to stream using my desktop, which is a lot more overhead, and it makes all the games run slightly worse. But now that I have another computer doing the encoding, the desktop runs at like 100%, it runs fantastically. And now I'll be able to plug in other things, and I can just have everything go through the switch, and I can switch between that in order to get the proper video out. And that means that I can't use this. This would be super convenient to stream with if I could just capture the video. The only problem is the only display out that it has is mini DVI. And I could get a mini DVI to HDMI converter, and that would work probably, although I don't know if I could get sound out doing that. But the reason why I would want to use this is just because it's a big computer that I can run Open Emulator on. Because it has been... I've wanted for a while to stream using Open Emulator. Let's see if I can... because... Oh, stupid thing. Can't type. Oh, screw this, I'll go do it on the other computer. It's probably open. Because I use this computer for emulation right now because it can't really do too much else. But it can emulate things really well, and I've been playing a bunch of older games like Donkey Kong Country. Oh, yeah, I just got a game over in it because, darn, this game is difficult. But, yeah, if I could just capture this screen, I don't need to do, like, screen capture with software, so I don't have to worry about lag. So this game runs perfectly fine on here. I could just capture the screen and send it through that mini HDMI, or the mini DVI to HDMI, and be able to stream a bunch of old classic games really easily. Then on top of that, obviously, there's the Wii and the Wii U that can both be hooked in. There's the PS3 that can also be hooked in, and I can just hook everything into this and have this computer right here have a purpose. And its purpose would be encoding a stream. And the funny thing was, earlier today I actually put together a list of games that I want to stream, games that I want to Let's Play, and other video topics that I want to do, because I've been slacking on YouTube, especially on the Let's Play channel, and there are a lot of reasons for that. I'll get into that at a different time, but I've been slacking, and I want to stop slacking. And I think streaming will be one of the best ways to do that because, well, there's always been a problem with streaming and me, so I'm really bad at streaming, but I am decently okay at Let's Play style while streaming. So to me, streaming and Let's Plays, well, I should say, yeah, when it comes to like gaming videos, streaming and Let's Plays are very different. Streams are a lot more laid back to me, where I don't mean like the general atmosphere is laid back, but like you don't talk as much during a stream because you're going to be going for a significantly longer time. Like when I record, I can only go for about an hour before I get tired. But if you stream, you don't talk as much, and as a result, you can go longer. But I'm bad at doing that, so I talk a lot while I stream, and as such, I don't stream for a really long time because I get tired out. However, to be perfectly honest, like, the style of videos that I do are much more adapted, or are a lot similar to a stream than they are to a Let's Play, because I don't do a lot of editing on my videos. I just record and upload that. I'm happy with what I make as is without really doing too much else to it. And that's streaming, but I put a lot more energy into the act of talking, so that makes streaming difficult, and it's just like this really weird loop of difficulty. So I'm hoping that maybe if I make it more convenient, I'll do more streaming, and if I keep the energy up, like the way that I do with the Let's Plays, I could supplement some of my lackluster Let's Play content, and lackluster being like the volume of it, with stream. So, yeah. Exciting, exciting. The only other thing that I was thinking of doing was using that computer as an encoding computer, but obviously since the other laptop is working perfectly fine, this can't do any GPU encoding, so there's no point in doing that. The only other thing that I could think of would be, at some point in the future, upgrading one of these computers and getting one of the newer i7s that has the built-in Intel HD processors, or Intel HD graphics, and then that could do all of the encoding. That would be pretty good, but I don't think it could be my main computer, so I don't know. At some point or another, now this computer is getting more and more pointless because I wanted it to act as a server, but it doesn't have the storage to do that. I wanted it to act as an encoding server, but now the laptop does a better job of that. So I don't know what I'll do with that. I don't use it. At some point or another, I'll probably scrap it and sell it because I got a really good deal on a lot of the parts right there. I could probably turn it around and make some money off of it, and then I could put that towards like new hardware, and that hardware could be used to do the encoding, and then I don't have to worry about using that laptop because that laptop's fine, but it runs hot and it runs loud, so I can't imagine it lasting for too long if I continue to treat it this way. That, and it's really slow now that I put in a hard drive. Before there was an SSD in it, but now I threw in an old 500 gigabyte hard drive, and wow, it is so slow. Like, that, and it only has 4 gigs of RAM now instead of the 16 which it had before. I so terribly stripped it of that too. Yeah, it had RAM that went into the Mac. It had an SSD which went into the Mac. It got the hard drive and the RAM from the Mac, which was 2 2GB DIMMs and a 500 gig hard drive, so it's not that good. But yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with everything. At some point or another, probably soon, I should really consider overhauling all of my computers, because right now there are a lot of valuable parts in a lot of the computers that could be replaced with newer, slightly worse parts, or just like newer parts. Because x58 is still a pretty valuable platform, being x58 the platform that both of my desktops are running on. The Xeons that you can get for it can overclock really well, and you can get a 6-core Xeon running at 4+ gigahertz easily, which runs head-to-head with like a lot of the modern Intel parts. So because of that, the motherboards are still worth a lot. The only difficult part would be getting a new i7, because the new i7s cost like $350 if I recall, so I don't think all of the parts are worth that. Well, all of the parts, like everything, are definitely worth more than that, but at some point or another, I want to upgrade my desktop to like a faster processor that's better for gaming. I also I want to make a like super massively multi-core system at some point, because I can use that. I have the need for something like that. And then, of course, we have all the lower powered computers that just do stuff, so the 2 desktops are kind of in a weird place now, because they have a place, but they could definitely be replaced with something better and at not much of a cost at that, because I got a really good deal on a lot of the things that have gone into these computers, and they're worth a lot more than what I paid for them, which I'm all about that saving money thing. It's like something so satisfying about saving money. I don't think I've ever been addicted to something as much as looking for bargains, which is bad because that means that you spend money. But I guess it's better to be a bargain hunter than someone who just goes around spending all of their money on anything. But yeah, I am happy that things are looking really good. I'm really excited for the stream later on. And if the stream goes well, then I'll probably stream a lot more, especially on YouTube, because, wow, now that I see that you can stream at like 13,000 kilobits per second as opposed to 3,500, the quality difference isn't even comparable. It's huge. That, and you can downscale it to whatever resolution you want to watch it at. And I think I can even stream at 1440p, but I don't want to try to do that because encoding 1440p video is difficult. Although I guess if I did it on the graphics card, if I did it on the 970, it'd probably work out pretty well. But yeah, I'm gonna go play some games. I already sent out job apps for the day, and there weren't too many, and that was unfortunate. But I did that, and now it's game time, I guess. Let's see what I'll play. Many hours later, I have finished the stream. Rather, I started and finished the stream, and it went pretty well. There were a couple hiccups in the beginning, but I was able to get all of them ironed out, I think, towards the beginning part of the stream, and now, yeah, I might be switching over to YouTube exclusively for streaming, or probably not exclusively, but I'll be either dual streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, or alternating between the two of them, because Twitch is a good place to get exposure, because that's what Twitch is made for. And of course there's YouTube gaming, but it's just not as prolific as Twitch to me. So I'll still be using Twitch most likely, but YouTube is the superior platform by far. So yeah, it went really well. The stream looks great. And other than that, today we finished watching Game of Thrones, or at least what's aired so far. We finished everything up through season 6, and wow. Once again, I'm not going to get into spoilers because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but that was the best season ending so far. It was fantastic. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, I highly recommend it because it's really good. Unfortunately, it's not a series that I can really see being rewatchable. You watch it once, and then all the plot twists are sort of spoiled, and the biggest part of the series is plot twists to me. I mean, a lot of it, just most of it's fantastic, but like the one big thing that it has going is things that you don't expect happen a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off the vlog now because it is late and I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 3 o'clock. I went to bed a little bit later than I wanted, but I took a nap earlier. I took like a 3-hour nap, I think, after I ended off the last section of the vlog, and wow, that felt so good. After I woke up, I felt so much better than I did before. And now it is time to sleep once again. So, I guess I'm breaking the chain of not finishing the vlog on the right day, which is good, but I'm going to end things off here. I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all again tomorrow. So until then, good night, guys.